This is the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for Friday, the 5th of October. I'm Michael Groff. Very tranquil weather here in the valley today and most of tomorrow, but the unsettled conditions return by Saturday night, Sunday, and into Monday, with chances of rain and even cooler temperatures coming back in. And then late next week, we have to watch for the possibility of another surprise courtesy of the tropics. So a lot going on. Let's talk about it. Yesterday in the valley, 87 for the high, 71 the morning low, and outside right now here at 5:55 a.m. Mostly clear skies in the valley. We begin this day at 70 degrees at Sky Harbor. Dew points at 61. Humidity 73%. The winds are calm and the barometer is steady. Temperatures around the area this morning, 61 the cool spot in Buckeye, 62 North Scottsdale and El Mirage, 63 Thompson Peak, near 70 in central Phoenix. The water vapor satellite view shows a weak shortwave that's passing through the southwest states today. Not going to have any meaningful impact on our weather. The watch warning map winter weather advisories, parts of eastern Montana and North Dakota around Bismarck, Devil's Lake, Minot. Could see some flakes flying up there today. Flood watches, parts of Wisconsin and Illinois. Severe weather outlook for today, a slight risk of severe storms, parts of Texas and the Oklahoma panhandles and central Kansas around Topeka and Wichita, with the broader marginal risk extending from West Texas all the way up to around Chicago, Grand Rapids, and Lansing, Michigan. And if you've been watching our videos throughout the week, we've made reference to this as being a wild card in the weather for late next week. This is Hurricane Surgio. Maximum sustained winds 120 miles per hour out there over the eastern Pacific, way out in the middle of nowhere right now, moving to the west. But a pretty dramatic turn to the north and east is anticipated late in the weekend and early next week, beelining toward the desert southwest. And the impacts on our area right now are still very much up in the air from this, but if we look at the WPC's precipitation outlook, this is valid through next Friday morning. They've already penciled in some of this moisture coming our way with rainfall amounts between 1.5 and 2 inches here in the desert southwest. Now, some of that is going to come this weekend, and we'll get into the details of it right now as we take a look at the models. We start, as always, with the GFS. This is the 06Z run, valid at 5 o'clock this afternoon. A weak upper-level shortwave moving through the area today. Not a lot of dynamics or moisture with it. So down at the surface, just a few high clouds, otherwise mostly sunny. Highs this afternoon, mid-80s. We'll say between about 84 and 87. Tonight, clear skies, lows in the 60s. Tomorrow, sunny in the morning, increasing clouds in the afternoon. Highs in the mid and upper 80s. Should be a pretty nice day. But the weather pattern will be transitioning very rapidly here over the western United States tomorrow and tomorrow night as a deep upper trough rapidly sets up here. And as a result, a surface cold front begins to drop to the south and east across the state beginning Saturday night and should stall out over central Arizona on Sunday morning. Moisture levels increasing. Chance of showers and thunderstorms coming into the valley Saturday night, and certainly by Sunday morning, numerous showers and scattered thunderstorms. And some of the atmospheric parameters suggest that these storms, at least a few of these thunderstorms, could get on the strong to severe side. Show you some of these details. This is the 3-kilometer NAM at 2 a.m. on Sunday morning, showing bulk shear values between 45 and 55 knots. So pretty strong winds through the atmosphere. Now, if you watch my videos every day, you're a weather enthusiast, but the following is really dedicated to the hardcore weather geeks, and that's why we show this stuff from time to time. This is a forecast sounding coming off the NAM Sunday morning at 5 a.m., and this just reinforces the point that we could see a few strong or even severe storms here. We've got CAPE values, that's atmospheric instability, around 1,000 joules per kilogram. DCAPE values, that's what we look for the possibility of strong downdrafts and straight line winds. Those are up around 1,000 joules per kilogram too. These are decent parameters. Bulk shear at 54 knots, very strong winds aloft, and the cold air aloft. And that's what we're really concerned about for the possibility of some of these storms putting down some hail as well. Again, this is Saturday night and Sunday morning as this system really sets up here across the southwest. To see the possible hazard type on the right, marginal severe. Then I'll show you the 3-kilometer NAM. This is the base reflectivity product at 5 a.m. Sunday morning. And again, showing some scattered showers and thunderstorms across especially northern Maricopa County. And then throughout the day, we'll just see these periods of showers and isolated thunderstorms. And it's not going to rain all day. It's just going to be one of those mostly cloudy days with off and on showers and isolated thunderstorms. Highs on Sunday are going to be cooler as well. We should stay in the mid and upper 70s. On Monday, same thing, mid and upper 70s with a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms. Looks like the best concentration of rain will be east of Phoenix by that point. Then Tuesday, highs around 80, skies mostly sunny, just a few high clouds and an isolated shower or storm across the northern or eastern part of the state. But look at this, by Wednesday, the GFS has Surgio approaching the Baja. Thursday afternoon, it's got the center of circulation just south of Nogales. And if it takes this track, well, we wouldn't see much of anything here in the valley. Maybe just a few clouds and perhaps a light shower or two, but the heaviest rain would be concentrated over Sonora and extreme southern Arizona, from around Nogales east to Douglas, Bisbee, and Sierra Vista. Even the Tucson area wouldn't get much out of it if this verified. But of course, the European has a very different solution. It's got the center just approaching the Baja on Wednesday afternoon. Then Thursday at 5 p.m., it's near Rocky Point. By Thursday evening, the center is located right about at Phoenix. And if that verified, we'd see some very heavy rain around here, much like we had with Rosa. So again, the timing and placement of this, obviously, there's no real forecast confidence in this. There's no skill in forecasting this far out. There's a lot of variables, but it's something that bears watching. Let's go out to a week from today. This is Friday, the 12th of October. Looks like the system would be moving out of here very quickly regardless. We might have a very weak wave here and maybe a slight chance of showers and storms, but otherwise looks like partly cloudy skies and high temperatures around 80 or so. Here's Saturday, the 13th. Looks like a westerly flow, generally dry conditions. This is the end of the 10-day forecast period, Sunday the 14th. A shortwave ridge building in here, but a pretty elongated trough extending from the Aleutians down to just off the northern California coast. We'd have to watch that. Let's take a look at the temperatures through the period coming off of the GFS ensemble. Highs staying below average for the next 10 to 15 days with rain chances staying elevated. And that's going to just about do it for the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. No weekends off for me, though. My next video back here tomorrow morning. If you've got comments, questions, suggestions, you can always leave those for me as well or email me, groffshow@gmail.com. And if you like our videos, be sure to subscribe so that whenever we post a brand new one, you'll get the notifications. Otherwise, be safe out there, everybody, and have yourselves a great Friday.